Hello guys and welcome to the channel. Today we have the Tamiya BMW 635 CSI Jägermeister, and we're going to have a quick review and um, give a final score for this kit for whoever's interested in building this. I initially built this about 12 years ago, not as it looks right now, but straight out of the box. And about a year ago I was thinking I want to build this differently, and I looked online to see if I can find it to buy again, but I realize it's quite rare, and you can't find it anymore. And even if you do find it, it's quite expensive. So I decided to strip the paint off the old one and decided to build it again. So that's what I've done about 2 years back, and this is the result. So I'm gonna walk you through the 10 points of review and give a score for this kit so you can build your own. In terms of the molding quality, this is a Tamiya, so it's quite solid overall. I mean, it's an old kit, so obviously the technology back then wasn't as good as today, but still by the standards is quite good. There's a few areas where maybe they could have done a better job, but nothing major. One of them is around the back over here. You might see a little bit of warping going around the boot area, but nothing major. Another area where I have some difficulties was the seals around the windows. Plastic over here is quite thin, so when you go with the scriber, you might go through the plastic and on the other side. So one area to be careful is it's that. Otherwise, quality is good. There's no sort of um, flash or any panel lines that are not fitting well. Any small parts where the ejector pins marks would be visible, they're all in not non-visible area. So in that terms, I would give it a probably a solid 2 points for this one. For body details, I think this is a very good kit because everywhere you look, it's quality in terms of details, in terms of the accuracy of the body shape and proportions. It is a very good kit overall in terms of the body quality. So you can see the vents on the bonnet. Um, they come already sort of drilled in, so the spaces in between the vents, you don't have to do that. You might have to scribe between them a little bit just to get rid of a small amount of flash, but that's expected, to be honest. In front as well, the kidney grills and the other grills as well, they're all um, sort of already scribed off. The lower part as well over here, you don't have to drill anything um, yourself, so that's a very good plus over there. Headlights, they look quite good. They're not in one piece, so the back of the headlights, they are separated. Lens as well, so that's very good. Same with the back, very good details at the back as well. So in terms of the body details, um, I think I'll give it a solid 2 as well. Overall, good body details everywhere you look. So for interior details, really there's not much to talk about because there's not much of an interior. I mean, you have a roll cage inside, which is, you know, quite standard. You have a few details like the extinguisher over there, but otherwise everything else is quite standard, to be honest. Dashboard, standard. The only complaint that I have would be the door cards. They do not align properly with the body of the car, so there's a huge gap over there, both sides. Of course, you can sort of bend it and try to align it, but you have to remember the whole interior is a whole sort of one piece tub, so there's not much room to do anything there. Over there, a bit disappointed. I would give it a 1 point. Although the seat is quite nice. Yeah, so 1 point there. Moving on to the chassis detail. Yeah, what can I say? The chassis is standard. Again, bit of details underneath, undercarriage, suspension, transmission. Everything is separated from the chassis, which is good. The front looks quite good as well. You have a um, radiator over here at the back, and all the parts at the front. We'll go to the engine in a second, but yeah, you can see the underneath of the engine. Over here, heat shield, that's extra added by me, by the way, so just so you know. Otherwise, everything else is standard. Chassis, um, I'll give it 1 point, to be honest, on the chassis side. Nothing special. Moving on to the engine compartment, this is one of my favorite area, a big plus. It does come with a full engine and an engine bay, so there's a lot of opportunities there. Yeah, so the engine does come. This is a heavily modified engine though, so a lot of parts that you see here, they do not come with the kit. The engine strut bar doesn't come with it. The air cold air intake doesn't come with it. That's added by me. Then you have the big turbo over here. That's also added by myself. All the wirings and the cables and the connectors are all added by myself. So everything is sort of customized over here and done by myself. However, you wouldn't have this opportunity to do it if it didn't come with an engine. So I would definitely give it a 3 points for the engine bay. The fact that it comes with one radiator as well. Um, yeah, as I said, the fact that it comes with an engine and an engine bay is a big plus. So definitely 3 points here. In terms of the clear parts, it does come in terms of the windows and windshield and the back window. It's one piece. So obviously on this occasion, I've cut the side windows out as if the door were open. But otherwise, everything is quite standard. It's not the best quality, I would say. Definitely being an older kit, matters, but it's not the best quality in terms of the clear parts. Having said that, the actual headlights, they're quite nice. They have those lines that you have on the older sort of headlights. So the halogen headlights that they used to have. The rear as well, as you can see, it has that texture from the inside. So given that, I would give it a 2 points for the clear parts. I wouldn't say more because of the actual window. I would have liked better quality. There's also a line over here which is from factory. It's not me scratching it or anything like that. It came like that. Might be a one-off defect, but yeah, I would say 2 points for that. In terms of the decals, there isn't much to say because straight out of the box, this comes with the Jägermeister decal. So if you want to build it like that, that's fine. But it doesn't really work for me. I don't really build race cars, and all the decals that in the sponsors that comes with it, I don't really use nowadays, at least. So yeah, it doesn't really come with number plates or anything like that if you want to build it differently. So if you want to build it like it is on the box, then fine. But otherwise, it doesn't really come with extra decals. So for that reason, I'll give it a 1 point. Also, you gotta be mindful that this kit is over 20 years old, I guess, and if you do buy one from that period, you're gonna have some brittle decals, and you're gonna have to work hard to get them to stick properly or to look good. So bear that in mind as well. 1 point. Moving on to overall fitment. Um, it's solid. I would give probably a 2 points. It fits well. As I said, the inside tub has a bit of a gap in between the door card and the actual door. The engine fits well. There's a lot of space in the engine to add a few things. The chassis fits fairly well. A little bit of extra work needed to be done here. Otherwise, it's okay. So yeah, 2 points for this. For customization, I think the strong point here is the engine. A lot of potential there, a lot of space to add things. So if you really want to make it look really nice, you have a lot of potential with the engine. Also, you could add a wide body on this one if you really wanted to, but I think it looks really good as it is. It does have a little bit of wide body arches, so bumpers look really good. I think it looks good as it is. Obviously, I've put different wheels on this, and I think it looks really, really good. So yeah, I think good potential customization. Uh, 2 points, 2 points for that, I would say. And last cool factor, I would say this car is legendary. It looks really good on a shelf. It's a classic car. Uh, for me, one of my favorite cars, and definitely a 3 points here. It looks really cool. For that reason, it's a must-have. If you like BMWs, if you like older cars, definitely 3 points for how it looks. So yeah, definitely. With a solid 20 points for the BMW, I definitely recommend this kit if you can find it. It's quite rare nowadays. Who knows, maybe Tamiya will release this again at some point. But yeah, if you find the kit on eBay at a good price, or if you have it already, definitely recommend building it. It's easy to build, not a lot of parts, and the effect of the end product is quite good. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching, and keep on building.